Good morning, everyone. I'm Sir Chandra. So now I will talking and explain about education. When we talk about education, we often think of classrooms, teachers, textbooks, and exams. In fact, education is more than that. Education is a long process that shapes a person's mindset, attitude, and character. Through education, a nation can move forward, creating a generation that is innovative and critical of the changing times. In today's era, education is required to adapt to technological developments, global culture, and the needs of modern society. One form of adaptation is the curriculum changes that have occurred many times in our education system. So, hello everyone, I'm Imelda Lasaprina Siregar with NIM 230350092 from class K3 2003. And on this position, I would like to invite all of us to take a deeper look at the reality of education in Indonesia, especially about frequent curriculum changes. As we know that in the last few decades, the education system in Indonesia has undergone many changes, starting from the 1994 curriculum, competency-based curriculum, 2006 KTSP, 2013 curriculum, and now the Merdeka curriculum. At first glance, this change sounds like a natural thing because the world is constantly evolving. But is this rapid curriculum change really effective, or does it confuse many parents? So, curriculum changes actually have a noble purpose, which is to adjust the education system to the needs of the times. For example, the 2013 curriculum emphasizes the importance of 21st century skills, such as critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, and communication. Meanwhile, Merdeka curriculum carries the concept of flexible learning freedom, where students can be more active in determining their own learning path. However, behind these good goals, there is a reality that often goes unnoticed. Every time the curriculum changes, teachers have to adjust their teaching methods, create new teaching tools, attend training, and change the way they assess students. And meanwhile, students also have to adapt to a different learning systems, sometimes with methods they themselves do not understand well. In many cases, curriculum changes are met without proper preparation. As a result, there is an imbalance between schools in big cities and schools in remote areas. Schools with complex facilities and teachers who are familiar with technology may be able to adapt quickly. But what about schools in rural areas where even internet access is limited? They are often left behind, so the goal of equalizing education is not achieved. Frequent curriculum changes also have an impact on the mentality of teachers and students. Teachers feel burdened with heavy administration and often spend more time on paperwork than actually teaching in the classroom. Students, on the other hand, experience confusion is understanding the changing expectations. So, in my opinion, chance is education is necessary, but it cannot be done in a hurry. It takes time to conduct in-depth research, limited trials, and thorough teacher training before a new curriculum is implemented nationwide. Also, it is important for the government to listen to the voices teachers, students, and parents, as they are the ones who live the system on a daily basis. We must also realize that education is not just about changing the curriculum. True education is about building whole human beings who are able to think, feel, and act wisely. Therefore, in any changes that occur, the main focus should remind on how to help students develop, not just chasing system changes. As the younger generation, our job is not just to accept change for granted, but also to be part of a better process. Education should be a way to liberate our potential, not to confuse our direction. Finally, I would like to remind you guys, education is not just about changing the curriculum. Education is about how we become lifelong learners who are not afraid of change but remain wise in the face of change. Thank you for your attention. Good morning.